Hey, my loves, come on in the room. Come on in the room. I said, come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes down all of my scriptures, and he gives me all of my medicine in my room. Oh, come on in my room. I said, come on in my room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes down all of my scriptures, and he gives me all of my medicine in my room. Oh, come on in my room. I said, come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes down all of my scriptures, and he gives me all of my medicine in my room. Whoa, come on in my room. I said, come on in my room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes down all my scriptures, and he gives me all of my medicine in my room. Hey, my loves. Hey, Miss Stevie, I see you, sis. Before I get started, I want to say this. Miss Stevie and her style and her makeup. Now, she often says I'm her mentor, and she looks up to me for the things I say and the things I do. But I honestly admire her style and her look. And Miss Stevie, as a dark-skinned, brown-skinned, non-binary woman that you are, I adore your look. I envy everything you put together. And baby, that skin is like milk and honey, baby. It's just milk and honey, baby. It's milk and honey. I love it, okay? All right. So today I want to come in the room, and I just wanted to just talk about the fact that, as we know, when it comes to transgender women, especially black transgender women and non-binary women of color, it's so much hatred. And especially with this gender non-conforming movement, it's been so much extra hatred. Hey, Cardi Monroe. And the fact of the matter is that when you have to create a so-called movement and you call it super straight, it just goes to show of your of how you're scared, how you're in the closet, and you're just not willing to admit the fact that maybe you might be attracted to a trans woman. And there's nothing against that, because people love to say, well, I don't want to date a trans woman because that's not my preference. Let me explain something to you. Your preference would is okay, you like big girls, but you don't like skinny girls. You just say, hey, I like big girls is my preference. But if you go and you attack skinny girls just because you don't like skinny girls, that's not a preference. That's a bias. And so just because you don't want to date a trans woman, does not mean you have to be hateful and biased. Yes, we call you transphobic because of the fact that when you are hateful towards a trans woman, or a black trans woman specifically, you are transphobic. There is a difference between preference and transphobia. And a lot of guys are using this super straight movement as a cover-up for their transphobia. And the saddest thing about it is the so-called super straight movement, it's a joke. It's a joke. We are laughing at you. We are laughing at you. Like, it's the old saying goes, oh, people are laughing with you and not at you. No, we're laughing at you. It is very comical to us. It is so comical to us. Okay? So understand that we are laughing at you. And we know that deep down inside, a lot of guys who are so-called on this super straight pride thing, they're trans attractive. They have trans women that they will be attracted to. And they're just too scared to admit it. Okay? So all the transphobia that's been going around on social media is not called for. And to my trans sisters, please be safe out here. We need you. I need all my sisters to be safe, making sure they protect themselves, making sure they're just doing everything they can to just be the best them, my loves. Because my sisters, I need you to come back to me. I need you to be able to be the best you that you can. I am in a situation right now where I'm not able to do all the things I can, but I'm amplifying my voice. And I know that the more I hustle, the more I grind, and the more I do my shows, I know that it's paying off because it's already paying off. Okay. So I will always continue to fight for my sisters. I will always continue to speak for trans rights. I will always continue to fight for my trans sisters because I know that within my heart, that could be me. And I don't want it to be me. So I will fight for all my trans sisters, okay? And I thank you for everybody who's been so supportive of me and everything that's going on, okay? Thank you so much for everything that has been going on. And I love you, my loves. I just want to make sure that all my sisters are doing everything they need to do and just staying forward. And what is a bias? A bias basically is just when you have a pick out against somebody. Like, for example, a lot of black men have a bias towards dark-skinned girls. Like, basically, they have colorism. Like, they'll say things like, "Oh, I don't have a problem with dark-skinned girls. I just like light-skinned girls." But then they'll say things like, "Oh, dark-skinned girls are ratchet. They're loud. They have attitudes." Okay, but why does that matter to you if you don't want to date a dark-skinned girl? Why does that matter to you if you don't want to date a brown-skinned girl? Why does that matter? It should not matter. So those are some of the lines of what we mean by bias. Exactly. So I just need my trans people to make sure that everything they're doing is just along the lines of just greatness and everything that we can be. Hold on, my loves. Hold on 1 second. My throat was feeling very parched, so I had to go get a water, okay? I don't know why I'm just feeling very parched right now. Hydrate. I'm really trying to, one thing I'm really trying to do, I've cut out a lot of sodas because I know they're not good for your body, and I do doing just a lot of water and tea and stuff, which I know is good for you. I really would love, I'm really planning on going on a healthier lifestyle very, very soon. I'm planning that. But we have to make sure that we're fighting for trans rights. We're fighting for the people that we know can do what we need to do. And I will continue to fight. I will continue to fight for my trans. I will continue to fight and let it be known, okay? All right. Let me see these comments. What is that? Bo Tardy? I don't know what that means. Hey, my love. Looking fabulous, daughter. Thank you, Cardi. Thank you so much. Okay, my loves. I'm going to allow you to come in the room. And the rest of the show, we're going to have what I call a little freestyle, okay? We're going to have a little freestyle, okay? So I'm going to allow you to come in the room and do what you do, okay? Hey, my loves. How are you doing? I hadn't hardly ate anything today, and I'm just so hungry. What you can do to help us is make sure you donate to trans programs of people. Make sure you donate to trans programs that help trans people, and make sure you research and make sure where the money's going. Make sure you donate to trans women who are in need. Make sure you're holding people accountable for their actions. Make sure women like me who are trying to spread the word, make sure you're liking my videos, make sure you're sharing my videos. Those are just some of the ways you can help, my darling. Good afternoon, my baby. How are you? But we just have to make sure that we're doing everything we need to do to try to protect trans lives, and especially lives of the LGBT plus community, because there are so many hate crimes against the community. So many so many of my gay brothers are being bashed and beaten. So many of my lesbian sisters are being bashed and beaten. So many trans women are being died. So many black trans women are being died. So we have to make sure that we're holding people accountable for their transphobia and their homophobia. Exactly, my baby. Exactly. I'm sorry, my baby. I had anything all day. Thank you so much, and thank you for all the work, my baby. I wish so much I could do more. But right now I'm struggling a little bit, and I can't do everything I want to do, and it hurts me so much that I can't. I've been getting a lot of hate for the in our community as a transgender man, but the hate is all directed towards him. Yes, it's a lot of hate towards transgender women, and I want to say this: as a transgender man, thank you so much for standing up for trans women. Thank you so much for that, because we need more people like you. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. And I'm sorry for the hate that you have to feel, but I thank you so much for it, okay? Honestly, thank you so much for educating everyone on your opinions on this, because I don't know any trans people personally, and I really want to hear trans person opinions on the super straight. It was a neo-Nazi thing that would happen, but also it's also written on TikTok towards just a way to be more transphobic towards trans women. And it's also because of the fact I did a video the other day where I said to myself, if you are straight, you don't need to put super on your name. You don't need to. It's unnecessary. Thank you, my baby. Thank you, my baby. You just don't know how much that means to me. It means so much to me. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. I messed around. I did the live and I messed around and got too hungry. Yep. It's okay to set boundaries and take care of yourself first. You can't pour from an empty cup, and we understand you're human. Thank you, my babies. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Because I'm trying my hardest. I really am trying my hardest, really. But I think all my babies could support this show, because you just don't know how much it means to me. You just don't know how much the support that my babies and my queer gay babies, how much support it gives. It just does my heart so good, and I thank you. Thank you, Terrence. Hey, Terrence. We were just having a show today, and we were just basically talking about the fact that all the transphobia on the show. And I'm sorry, Auntie, doing this, but Auntie had to get something to eat because I hadn't realized I hadn't really ate anything today, so I was grabbing me something right quick. I didn't realize this after I started the show. So, sorry. I'm just trying to do so much, and it's hard because you're trying to fight the fight, and you don't have all the resources you need, but you're just trying to do your best to just try to fight. And it gets hard sometimes. But I promised myself that I would not give up, and I won't give up, because I'm a fighter and a survivor, and I'm going to keep going on. That is wrong. If that went into a law, that was so wrong. It was so wrong, my baby. But we have to make sure that we are doing everything we can to protect trans women and protect LGBTQ lives. Okay? What? Nephew, you got a new job? Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Thank you. You know what? Thank you for coming in the room. Because let me tell you something. God know who to send. Because I was having a hard time uplifting myself as much as I left you guys. And when you came in the room and told me that uplifted me. Thank you. I needed that. And the thing about it is, I'm so happy for you, because I get happy for other people, because I know that A lot of times people get to where they can't be happy for other people, and you have to understand is that just because somebody else is doing the thing and they're doing good, that it's just not your season. It's just not your season. And sometimes we ask ourselves, well, when is it ever going to be my season? But we just have to understand, cheer for people when it's their season, because when it's your season, you want somebody to cheer for you. But my babies, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that there's so many things we're working towards, and they're gonna come true. And I'm so happy about it. Okay. Okay. Now I'll put a little something on my stomach. I'm sorry, Auntie so ghetto and ratchet for eating on the live with y'all. I'm so sorry. I apologize for that, but I didn't realize by working so hard, I didn't realize I hadn't ate anything today. Really. Okay. All right, let's get into the question. Okay. Is a law announced this Monday? Wow. It's a law controlling women, female, some. Okay. That, my baby, I'm so sorry that my loves are dealing with that right now. That is just something that is just that's inexcusable. And so I'm so sad that my babies have to go through that. I'm so sad that you have to deal with that, because that is just something that is something you shouldn't have to deal with. Point blank period. That is just something you should not have to deal with. Period. And I'm so glad that yes, ma'am, and I highly protected too. I will be working in the casino. Congratulations, my baby. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Okay? I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, my baby. Congratulations, okay? All right, are there any more comments? If there are not any more comments, or is there anybody that would like to go virtual? Are we looking for any virtual members today? Anybody virtual? Anybody virtual today? Anybody virtual? Okay, my loves, I thank you so much. I just came on with a short message for the day. Give me a little time for everybody who joined me on TikTok. We'll be going over there very soon. I love you so much. Have a wonderful and beautiful day, okay?